If you want to date the baddest Asian girl, make sure you watch this video till the end because I'm going to share with you exactly how you can date an ABG.
If I wanted to date a girl in Vancouver, what's one thing I have to have?
I feel like style. I feel like Vancouver girls really care about like how they're dressed. Though unless you have money, then you can go without style.
If you have money anywhere, you can get away with almost anything. Vancouver is very close to Seattle and it's quite different. Seattle, no one really cares about how you look and how you dress because it's always raining, it's always gloomy, and every time you dress up, you're just gonna get wet. And in Vancouver, it's very elevated. The downtown area is very affluent as well, and everybody is dressed well. And so she's absolutely right. If you dress well, if you have your style down, you stick out like a sore thumb, and people actually appreciate what you wear. But there's a lot of money. There's a ton of Chinese people, there's a ton of Asians that just have a lot of money, and Vancouver is expensive. So if you have money, you can get away with a lot over there.
Okay. So if I have money and I'm ugly, I'll be okay in Vancouver.
If you have money and you're ugly, yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, so I still have no chance.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you have money and you're not the best looking, like I said, you get away with a lot.
So how would you describe a Vancouver girl in 5 to 10 words?
I feel like Vancouver is really diverse.
Really?
You know? Like, because a lot of people come from different cities to come to Vancouver.
But aren't all the girls here the same?
They're really outgoing, but I feel like, you know, Vancouver is not much of a party city. I feel like it's part of a retirement city. So like once people graduate, they finish college and all that, they're leaving Vancouver. They go to San Fran, LA, Toronto even.
That's what I'm doing.
Right? Exactly, that's what you're doing.
A lot of them are leaving Vancouver. I've learned from a lot of affluent people in Vancouver is they stay in their own bubble, and once they're successful, they kind of branch out. And I've noticed even with the women that they stay there to make the money, they stay there to build wealth, and then eventually they go to San Fran, New York, and go to the States, or even go to Toronto. And it's funny because a lot of people from Vancouver haven't even gone to Toronto and vice versa. So it's quite different. It's almost like they're in their own bubble and they just don't want to go out of their comfort zone.
And what would you say is the hardest part about living in Vancouver?
I think making friends. I think it's really hard to make friends in Vancouver.
Are you trying to tell everyone you don't have friends?
Yeah, basically. I said I'm an introvert, right? I have like my close circle that I grew up with, but...
So what would you say are some icks in a guy?
My biggest ick is if they're insecure.
Oh.
I need a guy who's really secure with himself.
I got you a gift. Oh fuck, this one's so ugly. Wait, one more. I got you a gift.
Because of my job, like I work at the club and all that, a lot of guys flirt with me and they come up to me. Oh my gosh, that crow just drooled.
Dude, I swear to God, if it eats my camera, I'm gonna be so mad.
Because of that, I need a guy who's like okay with me living the lifestyle and doing the work that I do.
Okay, so what if we flip it around? If your boyfriend did OnlyFans, would you be okay with that?
I would.
Really?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Bring in that money for me. Take me out.
A lot of these women value money, but also want the freedom. So to me, and a lot of guys, we will be uncomfortable if a woman works in an industry like this. And it doesn't mean that we're insecure. That means we have boundaries and there's things that we would not want you to cross. And we know how guys act, right? Always flirting with you. Like they go to the club for a reason, to go see women, to go get drunk, to be just rowdy. And so we don't want to put our own woman in that situation. So it's not that we're insecure. It's that we have boundaries and there's things that we're not gonna accept. But here's the flip side. For guys that are established, that are secure, we're not gonna go to the club anyways to date you, right? So in order to have an ABG like this, I don't think it's right to consider us insecure when we don't want you to go to the club, when we don't want you to have fun and have all this freedom and act like you're still single. And when the flip side is happening, when guys are doing OnlyFans or making money just to get money, man, we've already lost our own, I guess, comfort, our own. And for guys that are doing OnlyFans and for her to accept guys that are making money just to make money, it just doesn't seem morally right. It isn't right. It doesn't feel masculine. It seems like we're so greedy now these days just to get money to please our women, to take them on dates and to do whatever we need to do to be successful, and that's not gonna work out. So I don't agree with how we have to be secure with women that are in these industries, and there's nothing wrong with them. There's nothing wrong with women working in this industry to make money, to do what they need to do, But it's also wrong for women to call men insecure for having boundaries.
Me, what do you want to know?
What is the most attractive thing?
As long as she's got a fat ass. Like, I think I just like sweet, nice girls. I think girls that just kind of like put in the effort, because there's so many girls out there that just don't put in the effort. You'll like want to like expect them to meet halfway, but then again, when you set expectations, it puts pressure on them as well. Someone who can read the room well, someone who knows how to like, okay, he's putting in the effort, I should maybe reciprocate that same energy.
Like have good intentions.
Yeah, just someone that just won't want to like fuck me over.
And use you, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, I just want to have someone I get along with. If she's cute and she's really pretty, then that's a bonus, but it's not something that's a requirement. So.
Would you say that you're really good at reading people and people's intentions then?
I think so.
Because you meet a lot of people, you talk to a lot of
That's
people.
true, yeah.
Like for me personally, I have a really small social
No,
circle.
even for like bottle girls, it's like you go out, you meet so many guys, hey, come.
But it's all very surface level, right?
That's
Like
true.
you know, when you make friends out there, it's a lot of time and effort to build a full friendship.
I agree.
In terms of intentions, there has to be ground rules played out and expectations. So for Kevin in the state that the look is great and you have the physique and you have, you know, the butt. This is absolutely, I love what Kevin said here in terms of intentions and in terms of expectations, and that women also need to put some effort into the relationship, into making it work, right? It seems like now these days we are trying to cater to women so that they are happy, so that when they're happy, they please us. When that happens, we're just playing the nice game. We're not trying to be kind. We're expecting things in return. So for guys, we have to have boundaries, we have to have expectations, and lead with intentionality. With that being said, it's also important for women to put in the effort for men, and that we want to be loved, we want to be appreciated. We don't want to be pleasing constantly when we're not getting what we want to receive. So in order to make a relationship work, it takes two to tango.
What are your love languages? If you had to choose 2 out of the 5.
Oh, love languages?
Yeah.
I think acts of service and physical touch. If I come home from a long day, like they make dinner, or like
and then like massage your feet.
yeah, or like they help me open the door, for me. Like just like doesn't have to be big things, but just like small things.
Are you thirsty right now? But okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah, or like let's say a girl's like grabbing something, and then the guy will put their hand out so they don't bump their head. Like little things like that.
Okay, so cute little.
Yeah.
Okay. I think mine is physical touch, quality time, and head.
That's crazy. Okay, buddy.
Yeah, those would probably be my 3. I think I had a falling out with someone just because I valued quality time and she valued gift giving or acts of service, one of those. And then it was because we couldn't like match what it was, it just didn't work out.
Like she would give you what she wanted, and
yeah, but all I wanted was I just wanted her to spend time with me.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted.
Love language plays a huge part, and that's how I like to receive love. And some of our styles may not work for each other, but you can work around that through counseling, through wanting to make it work. And it's all dependent on a couple things, right? Faith, expectations, and intentionalities. And so, guys, I would suggest that you go on dates, you figure out what you want in a woman, figure out what you want in a partner. And it's not necessarily just dating the hottest Asian girl. Looks fade, the physical attraction goes away, but there's other things that will spark you to be attracted to an ABG or the ABG look. Just kind of stay away from the lifestyle. That's what I personally don't like about the ABG culture. Is the look is great. I love the ABG look, but I don't like the ABG attitude, the piousness, and the lifestyle, right? The raves, the smoking, the bottle service stuff, and that's okay. Those are my things that I will not accept, but you never know. As long as I have these standards up, you should have standards as well. You should set expectations, set boundaries, and know what you want. So I hope you guys like this video. If you haven't watched already my other reaction video over here, make sure you check that out. Subscribe, turn post notifications on, like the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Agent and Boss Boy.